talking about call-ups, knocking on the door. Jac Caglianone. Coming into today, 6 games at the Triple-A level. They just called him up, I think, like a week or two ago, week and some change. In his over the last 4 days coming in today, had 5 homers. At the Triple-A level this year, he's hitting 346, 10 ribbies, slugging 923 with an OPS of 1280. So any minute now.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is your rookie of the year pick.
This is my rookie of the year, and I think if he, even with the delayed start, if he keeps hitting like that,
my goodness,
looks like he's going to be special. And for those unfamiliar, this is the kid out of Florida who was a two-way player in college and was the real deal on both sides of the ball, but obviously just kind of focusing at first base. And I did read that the Royals were trying to get him some outfield appearances in the minor league system as well, just to try and find a spot. But I'm honestly I'm kind of confused, man. Like, I don't really understand what they have to lose. Their offense at the big league level has just been abysmal. I think Pasquantino has started to turn it on as of late. Yeah, it looks like he's gotten hot as of late. He's up to 258 with 8 jacks. So, like, it was a rough start there, but I don't know, man. Like, you got to find a way to get him in. And there's a fine line of when you start, shaking confidence a little bit by not believing in your guy and not giving him a chance. And then there's also this fine line of like, well, you'd hate to see it kind of fizzle out if he doesn't get to play every day. And that's what he's doing right now. He's playing every day and he looks good. It's just the Royals need to find how to do that at the big league level. I don't want to hear about any type of like, service manipulation going on here. Because like at a certain point, we're going to have to start asking those questions of what's going on. When your offense is this bad, when your pitching is doing this well, when your defense is playing this well, when you're in games, you're in the hunt, you're winning ball games with one of the worst offenses in the big leagues. It's like, what is the point? What are we doing? Like, find a way to get this guy on the field somehow. And if that means Sal Perez needs to catch every day to make sure that DH spot opens up, like, then that's what needs to start happening. And I don't know where the hole is. Like, who do we need to subtract to get this kid in the lineup? MJ Melendez? Like, what?
Well, Kevin Biggio, I mean, not. This is just a name I just saw on the feed today. I think he got optioned down to AAA.
I think I'm all done with that experiment.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Third or fourth uniform, and it's like it all looks the same everywhere he goes.
But you mentioned the pitching being as good as it is. I don't think I realized, dude. They've allowed the 3rd fewest runs in all of baseball.
I mean, we're talking about them so differently if they're scoring even if they're middle of the road offensively. We're talking about them very differently than we are right now. They'd be getting a lot more attention, and this kid would absolutely help. What do you have to lose?
3rd fewest runs allowed by the staff, 4th fewest runs scored by the offense.
What are we doing? If it was me, I'm going to start asking that question of like, what more do you need me to do? And how many more excuses can my manager or GM give me as to why I'm not up there doing it for the team that matters? It's just my perspective. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into this behind the curtain, and there's inner workings. But like, to me, it's pretty simple. You got a guy that is tearing the cover off the ball. You draft him in the first round. You used your first pick on him. Like it, and he's performing at a rate that no one on your team is doing.
He's going to force the issue at some point. They're not going to have any choice.
Yep.